Our April Take and Make Shrinky Dink kit has the following items included: instructions on general and baking, marker, Shrinky Dink film, parchment paper, and also included is a keychain fob with a small ring that is taped to the inside of the bag. Items not included but needed are scissors, markers, colored pencils, and a hole punch if you are choosing to use the keychain fob that is enclosed. Our next step is to decide what it is that you want to put on your Shrinky Dink paper. Now I have chosen to copy something on my printer, and these are two of my characters that I absolutely love. One is Piggy from the Mo Willems books with Elephant and Piggy, and the other one is Hedgie. Jan Brett is an illustrator and author, and I absolutely love Hedgie, so I'm going to be creating both of these. Now with your Shrinky Dink paper, there are two sides to it. One is a glossy side. It's very smooth. The other side is a scratched surface, and it's dull. This is the side that you are going to be tracing on. I am choosing to copy these images onto my Shrinky Dink paper. You are welcome to draw freehand however you want. You just want to be able to use this sheet in the best way possible to get the most out of it. Trace your image with a pencil first and then with a marker, or you may use the marker immediately. I'm going to choose to trace it with a pencil because I'm going to be making some changes with Piggy here. So here we go. So now that I have traced both of my images, I am going to go over them with the mini Sharpie that was included and trace them so they're easily able to be identified. Now I'm going to color them in, and this is where the fun part begins. So this is my finished creation of my two images. Now I'm going to use a scissors, and I'm going to cut away the plastic that I do not need. I have also included a duplicate of Piggy with the hole punch that I created on the top. You want to make sure that you do not cut through that, but within like a half or a quarter of an inch from the top, so you can use it as a keychain. Our next section is the baking section of our activity. So for this, you are going to need a baking sheet, the parchment paper that was included in your kit, your items that you are going to place in the oven, and adult supervision is important. So, with your baking sheet, you're going to lay out the parchment paper onto your baking sheet along with the two images, or however many you did, onto the baking sheet. Please have your adult preheat your oven between 300 and 350 degrees, and once it is ready, place your items in the oven. Your Shrinky Dinks shall be in the oven for 2 to 3 minutes. In that time, they will curl and reflatten. All right, our Shrinky Dinks are done. Let's see what they look like. Please have your adult remove them with a pot holder. Let items completely cool before handling. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So this is the original image that I used when tracing on my Shrinky Dink paper. I want to show you the difference now between the original size and the Shrinky Dink size. So you can see they've shrunk significantly, and I think they're absolutely adorable. So a couple things to note: when you have your Shrinky Dink paper, try to use the space as wisely as possible. You are going to have your beginning image be on not the small side, because if this were to shrink, it would be super, super tiny. So think about that as you are planning how many images you're going to put on your paper. Number two, you can see right now that the colors actually have become very vibrant. So the size, when shrunken down, actually increases the color, which I think is very exciting. There's a whole science behind that. So here are the step-by-step instructions on how to attach your keychain to your Shrinky Dink. You will need a set of needle nose pliers. These are the only ones that I have in my house, so they will have to do. You also have a ring, and you will attach that to the top of your keychain. And it's a little tricky, but I will get it on there. Okay, fantastic. So now you're going to take the bottom link of your keychain. Let me show you. The last one right there, and you're going to attach it to the link that you just put into your Shrinky Dink. And now with your needle nose pliers, you're going to pinch those two ends together so they close. There. And now you have your keychain that you can hang from your backpack or anywhere special. Enjoy, go create, and have a lot of fun with our Shrinky Dink craft for our April Take and Make.